Hello, thank you for joining me. I'm here with a 2-card tarot reading for you, and it's Tuesday the 7th of February. I'd like to say a big thank you to all of those of you that have subscribed recently. I know I've had a few extra people come over the last couple of days, which has been lovely. And obviously thank you to all of you that have been here from the start. I always love to see your comments, and I'm so glad that you're still enjoying these videos. Okay, did anybody see the moon last night? I was driving home about 5:30, and it was huge in the sky and orange. So yeah, that brought me quite a lot of joy seeing that. I don't know if anybody else saw it as well. Do let me know. Okay, so what have we got today for our cards? Last couple of days we had the Two of Pentacles come out, didn't we? One after the other. So let's see if they make an appearance against. How freaky would that be if they did? What we got? Oh, we got the Seven of Swords. Couldn't be more different. Okay, so before I say anything about the Seven of Swords, I feel very instinctively that I need to get the second card alongside it. Okay, right. So the second card is the King of Pentacles. All right. The reason I said that with the Seven of Swords is one of the things about that card is that you just don't know what the hell is going on. So I'm going to put our king down for a minute and I'm going to explain that. Have a little look at this card. What in your mind is going on? Is this guy stealing those swords? Is he having to gather up his belongings and run away? Why is his feet going that way and his head's looking that way? There's so many questions and we just don't know the answers to them. Okay, there's like there's some tents there. Is that where he lived? Was this a temporary place that he was staying? It just is a real, mind puzzling kind of card. So the reason I feel that this has come in is because firstly, sometimes we just don't know all the answers. And secondly, this idea of not seeing the bigger picture, I do feel like that is very much where we're at the moment anyway, because at the moment, February is quite a quietish month astrologically, and we're kind of gearing up to March being quite a big changey kind of month. So we kind of don't really know what's going on, and we can feel a bit confused by that because perhaps all the pieces of the puzzle are being put together and we perhaps do not know all of it. So I think that's on the bigger collective level, I would say. If you're feeling just generally like you don't know what the hell's going on with your life, that is okay. All right, that's fine. It's kind of how we're meant to be feeling. And it's about the idea of just releasing control and going with it. It's a very difficult thing to do, which brings me on to the second issue, which is trust. So, I feel there's a double-edged sword. There's lots of swords in this card. But from a collective point of view, I feel like trust the universe. It's okay. Even if you feel like your world's a little bit weird, you don't quite know where you're heading, you don't know what's coming next, that's fine. That's how we're kind of meant to be feeling at the moment, as frustrating as that can be. So on a personal level, I feel like the Seven of Swords is giving us a slightly different message as well. And I'm going to come to the King in a minute. I know I haven't forgotten him over here. I think in our world, when we don't know what's going on, and I'm feeling like this is specifically with other people that we live with or people that we're in relationships with or we work with, you've just got to kind of trust your instincts and your intuition. It's the only thing that you can guarantee is right, okay? So if your mind is, oh no, why is that person behaving like that? What's going on? You don't know what's going on in their minds or their world, and you might not know as much about those people as perhaps you think you do. So the only thing you can do is really tap into your intuition and trust that is telling you what you need to do. And sometimes what you need to do is nothing. Yeah, sometimes it's other people's stuff going on. Which now brings me to this King, because as I've put him up as the second card, this guy's kind of looking over there. And I'm already feeling a very weird sense of jealousy. Look, this guy's looking over there going, God, I wish I had what he had, because he looks a lot more abundant, doesn't he? And I just feel like this is a bit of a warning for us to not sit there and think about what other people have got and what we haven't got. Very easy to do, especially if you're on one of those kind of low mood, self-destructive, my life's rubbish and everybody else is better than me, and I think I'll just go and sit and eat worms kind of world, which we all do. You know, we all do it. We all put ourselves down. We all think that, you know, everybody else is having a better time of it than we are. Okay, the grass always looks greener, and I feel this King of Pentacles is almost like everybody else. You know, this is how we're maybe feeling, looking at everybody else today. And I kind of want to urge you to not do that. All right, we are in a really weird kind of place at the moment where things are changing, or, you know, pieces of puzzles are putting in together. So like things are going to change, and it's going to make sense in a few months' time as to why things were happening at this particular time. There is nothing stopping any of us having this King of Pentacles abundance. So the King comes in when we have stuff to be really proud of, when we've achieved a lot, when we've got material success, or, you know, we've finally manifested the thing that we wanted more than anything, you know. We can all achieve this. But I think what I want to say, and this is kind of like a word of warning to all of us really, this King did it because that's, you know, he worked really hard. Pentacles are all about hard work, determination, the big slog, you know, all those sort of late nights and early mornings if you've been revising while you're trying to work, or, you know, that you're working towards a promotion, or there's something you want to do and you're sort of got a big project on in your home life or something like that, you know. He is the end product, and I feel like we are the work in progress. But this is a reminder that we are all working towards this, and we can all achieve it. But when we self-destruct because we're sitting here thinking about other people, or, you know, maybe we're not good enough, or like I say, the grass is greener and there's stuff going on that we don't know about, we can be our own worst enemy. All right. So I feel like there's lots of different messages in there. So there's the one, the collective, about the universe and where we're at. There's the idea of trusting your instincts, especially when there's other people in your life and they've got their own stuff going on and you're not quite sure what that's about. But also the idea that this King is reminding us that we're all working towards goals and we all have the ability to do it. So you don't want to be wasting time looking at other people who've achieved their goals and going, oh, I wish I was them. Because chances are, 2 years ago, they were where you're at now, if that makes sense to you. You know, we're all on very different journeys, learning very different things. So try not to spend too much time worrying about where other people are or where they're at, okay? I wrote an article, actually, I think it's on my website, I'll have to double check, for this week's tarot. I do a weekly tarot, and the High Priestess came and that was a very strong message about healing. You know, we all have to heal ourselves. It's up to us. I kind of feel like that ties into that same message. So I hope it wasn't too much of a harsh message for you. And I hope that it really does help you today, because as I say, that's why I do these card readings every day, to help and guide people. So please do let me know if that resonates. And as I say, like and subscribe to my channel. It's always lovely to have new subscribers. So thank you very much for all of you that have. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to use my crystal tarot cards tomorrow. So yeah, a little bit of crystal healing thrown in there as well. Okay, have a lovely day. Bye for now.